Hello everyone, my name is Heather. I am 24 years old and I'm a lesbian. I've decided to do this vlog because when I first came out I didn't really have anybody to relate to, and I thought maybe if I did this that someone out there could use my help too. So if I'm just helping one person, then that's good. Um, so I said that I don't really have anybody to relate to because my situation's a little bit different. I am Mormon. Um, I was born and raised in the church. I did everything I was supposed to. I was what they call a Molly Mormon, meaning that I did what I was supposed to. I was like the perfect Mormon kid, and I went to church every Sunday. I went to youth group every Wednesday, every summer. I went to the camps, the church camps, and I just did everything I was supposed to do. I was finding the right guy. I was trying to figure out, get married, have the kids I was supposed to have, and live happily ever after. That's what they told us to do. So that's what I did. I tried to find the right guy, but the only problem was I didn't like guys. I had lots of guy friends. I had lots of boyfriends. I kissed a lot of guys. That's as far as I went because I was a good Mormon girl. And I just didn't find anyone that I was attracted to. When I was with guys, I could only think about going back home and talking to my best friend. And I knew that wasn't right. So finally I just gave up on dating. So I thought maybe I should go on a mission because there was something wrong with me, and I thought God could fix me so that when I came home, I would find the right guy, I'd get married, have kids, blah, blah, blah. So I served a mission, and in the church, the women go on an 18-month mission, so a year and a half, and I was about 15 months into the mission, but I realized that I liked girls. I finally came out to myself. I was 23, and I realized, oh, I like girls. This is a problem. Actually, I was sitting in a house. We were teaching a lesson, and it was a house of a lesbian couple who one of them was a member of the church. She obviously strayed. She went away, and so we were trying to bring her back to go to church. And so we walk into her house, and on her wall is this picture. It's called Kiss. I love this picture. When I first saw it, I couldn't stop staring. I knew that's what I was. I knew that I liked girls, that I wanted to kiss a girl. So I'm back in this house looking at this picture of Kiss, not the band, the picture of the Kiss, it's called Kiss. I love it. I now have a copy of it. It was hanging right there. I have to get it back up. But I saw that and I knew that that was it. So I finally came out to myself, and I knew I couldn't be there anymore, and so I told the president, the church, or the mission president, that I needed to go home. So I went home. I didn't have any money. I hadn't finished school. I didn't have a job. I had nowhere to live. So I moved in with my mom and my stepdad, who are very conservative Mormons, and that was interesting, to say the least. So I would spend all day looking online, trying to find someone, trying to find somebody who was in my situation, trying to find a friend, trying to get help. And finally I got the strength and courage to tell my mom and stepdad that I was a lesbian. I remember it. It was, obviously, I remember it. You always remember when you first come out. It was Easter Sunday, and I hadn't gone to church. And when they came home, my stepdad called me into his office, and he was like, so why didn't you go to church? What's wrong? Why didn't you go to church? And I said, well, there's a reason, and I'd like to tell you and my mom at the same time. So we're sitting down for dinner, and I'm not eating. And I said, Mom, stepdad, I like women. And it was so hard for me to say. First time I ever said it out loud. And my mom just got quiet. Well, first she said, oh, Heather. And then she got quiet. And my stepdad kept asking me all these different questions, stating all these statistics, trying to get me to say, oh yeah, it's just a phase or whatever. I don't know what he was trying to get me to say, but he kept saying I need to go talk to the bishop, I need to get better. And I remember thinking, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm fine. I'm finally happy now that I can say that. Once I said that I liked women, a huge weight was lifted off me. I felt like it came off of me and then put it on them, because they were just panicked and trying to fix it. Anyway, I couldn't live there anymore. I decided to move in with my brother, who no longer went to church anymore. He lived up in Portland, and so I moved to Portland to live with my brother and my sister-in-law and my 2 nieces. And that's where I am now. I live in Portland. I came out to them. I've come out to my whole family. They all know that I'm a lesbian, and 5 out of the 6 members of the family are very happy about that. My mom and stepdad still won't even mention anything. I don't try, but because I have a girlfriend now, and that's another story in itself that I'll tell later, but I've just tried to mention her name to them, trying to be like, this is who I am. You need to accept it. And I just want to say that the whole time growing up and being a teenager and everything, I was so depressed. I was so depressed, and I didn't know why. I went to college, I was trying to do everything I was supposed to do, and my church leaders kept saying, well, are you praying? Are you reading your scriptures? That's the reason why you would be depressed. When I came out, I was so happy. The depression was gone. Nothing can get me down now. Sure, I have bad days, but oh, it is so great. I am finally myself. I'm finally happy. If you're trying to figure out if you should come out, what'll happen, or whatever, do it. I am so happy now. Send me emails, send responses, comments, whatever. Ask me questions. I will try to do this once a week, maybe. I hope that I can help someone. I hope that I will be that person that someone will be able to relate to. So, yeah. That's it. I will maybe talk to you next week. Okay.